Welcome to ATS Recap, exclusively here on AboveTopSecret.com. I'm Brian, I'm going to take you through the show. Okay, get ready. Let's roll the intro. Member Seabag releases warmonger thread. Seabag says he's not a warmonger, but his thread speaks of wanting Iran's future nuclear program to be monitored. A warmonger, by the way, a person who encourages a people or a nation to go to war. And Seabag believes anyone who supports Iran hates America and the West. And this is why he believes that's true. The death to America chants, proposing new laws giving death sentences for internet postings, and Ahmadinejad saying he wants to wipe Israel off the map. Well, Seabag, he didn't say exactly that, but that very well could be his intention. And cartoons teaching kids how to suicide bomb. Oh yeah, you should see this. Jerza says, poke the bear a little more, and the powers that be not gonna be satisfied until all hell breaks loose. This prompts CNAV to post a thread titled, An Iranian's View on the Whole Situation. CNAV, he's 100% Persian blood, and he's only lived in North America. He's been in Iran for a total of about a year's time. His perspective is simply this. He loves the people, but despises all governments and all establishments. Rockpuck writes back, poke the bear, slap the bear, kick the bear. Eventually, we will shoot the bear. Okay, what the hell triggered all of this? Well, a thread by Jerza titled, U.S. deploys troops to Israel for Iran war. An unknown source says it's confirmed. The U.S. is bringing its THAAD system to Israel. What's THAAD? Terminal High Altitude Area Defense. A Podicted says, I hope I get deployed there. Israeli chicks are hot. What about this? Does the Islamic Republic want the U.S. to overreact? Or does the U.S. just want to do what it wants to do? Tell me what you think, all by clicking that link. Now on to a quick thread with not too many flags. Windwalker posts, for the skeptics that believe healing is fake, here's proof. This guy creates a video intended to show that energy healing is very real and present. And Windwalker states he doesn't have any injured people to work on at the moment, but he's gonna make those videos when they happen. Citron says, LOL, are you kidding? And Burnt Toast thinks, it's just air you're moving. Castle Made of Sand says, do this again with your hands still and bend the flame in a predictable motion. Windwalker responds back to that with, my hands are not moving fast enough to create turbulence. Sorry. Zombie Jesus adds, absolute proof of nothing is more like it. And Legion 2024 says, make a clip of you snapping your leg, heal it, and then walk it off. Spider 550 adds, alright, enough of this. Let's get on to a real thread. Co-conspiracy guy posts a new and possible conspiracy. Mystery teen illness in an upstate New York high school involving many female students. Famous environmental activist Erin Brockovich was sent there by the request of some local parents. She was allowed to walk around with no media and was not allowed to take samples. Most of the girls affected were diagnosed with a psychological illness, developing tics, involuntary verbal outbursts, and seizures. Antonia says, everyone around here is convinced it was the Gardasil shots. Well, here's an update, Antonia. Only half of the girls affected received the shots. Lone Gurkha writes, I can't find any reason that they would bar them from taking samples, unless the school and local officials need to cover it up. It's actually a nice little town, and supposedly where Jell-O was invented. I bet you just took Jell-O off your dessert list. Pops Mayhem says, I seen the video, it's a scam. Ever heard of Salem witch trials and attention-seeking teens? Burn the Ships posts this EPA report from back in the 70s. And he posts another article of one of the 5 natural gas wells surrounding the school site. It was recently fractured and may have triggered the illness. When I look at the EPA report, it clearly states the cleanup approach has 2 phases. 1, immediate action, And 2, a long-term plan. A long-term plan? So it's like a 30-year plan, but not like refinancing your home mortgage. Jawgnaw 2000 says, okay, what is it? 1, a rare psychological disorder. 2, government testing to enroll these girls into new testing. Or 3, an environmental condition. Who Shot JR writes that train crash in the 70s is the issue because they didn't really clean it up. Okay, let's go back to that EPA report. It shows that the site is contaminated with cyanide and TCE. Truth in Fact says stop giving them attention. It's all in their heads, really. As soon as people stop paying attention, their disease will just go away. Cuervo responds back to that saying, right, because crap in your pants is a fun prank that helps get dates. Charles 52 says, I wouldn't mind letting scientists study the school, but keeping Brockovich away seems like common sense. She doesn't have too good of a reputation with scientific study. Believer 101 writes, I tend to side with the doctors. After all, they got a degree. Thanks for watching ATS Recap here on AboveTopSecret.com. Got a question, comment, or just want to throw me under the bus? That's what my Twitter's for. This is Brian signing off.